coordinators for New Mexico Get Equal, which is a national organization, but it's also your state organization that does peaceful, nonviolent, direct action, and we're about getting our rights now, right? And that goes beyond marriage. It goes beyond marriage as well. The labor community, and health and everything. So we want to thank you for being here. We also want to thank Standing on the Side for Blood. Can you give us a shout out? They're here to support. We're here. Metropolitan Community Church of Albuquerque is here. They did a great action, which we'll tell you about very, very soon. Can we get a shout out for them? Also, EQNM has helped as well. Thank you very much. We also have... Yay! Okay. The Unitarian Universalist Church of Albuquerque, the first church in right? We have Rising Sun Ministries here as well. Who are y'all? Who else? Who else is represented? FCC. Oh, duh. Albuquerque Pride. Hello. Apologize. Wow. Definitely not least on our list.
Transgender Resource Center.
Transgender Resource Center. Sorry? Raging Cannons are here. That's amazing. I love it. Love surprise. Okay, and anyone else? How about the youth? The youth are all here? Okay. Very good. So thank you very much for being here. We're going to start. We've got a really great program going on. And we also, great program. We also want you guys be like as cheery, as loud as you can. Because remember, there are people up there in Santa Fe right now, as we speak, trying to put a DOMA through, right? DOMA is a Right, we don't want that. We don't want that at all, because all families matter, right? All families matter, all people matter, and their rights and so forth, right? Okay, so we've got a really great program. You guys looking beautiful. Let's be loud, okay? Loud and happy. So to start off, fantastic. So we're going to start off with a prayer. We got a good program here. But also at the end or throughout, we're going to have, it's okay to like raise your hand and say, hey, I want to say something, right? Because this is a community effort. This is a community effort, okay? Cool. Ready? Okay, we'll start with the Reverend Angela from First Unitarian Universalist Church, right? Are you ready? Okay, cool.
I'm Angela Herrera from First Unitarian, and we stand with you on the side of love.
Yeah!
Start us off today. Don't leave your broken heart at the door. Bring it to the altar of life. Don't leave your anger behind. It has high standards and the world needs vision. Bring them with you, and your joy and your passion. Bring your loving and your courage and your conviction. Bring your need for healing and your powers to heal. There is work to do, and all that we need to do it is here in this square. Let's go.
Thank you. Let's have a hand for Kelly today. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is so great to see so many of you here today. The fact that so many of you are here midday on a weekday with such short notice is so awesome and gives me so much hope that there is a chance for change in New Mexico and in this great nation. And my partner of 17 years, unfortunately, is ill and not able to be here today. But he's here with me in spirit, and I stand here with my beautiful daughter, Allegra. We are a family. Like most families, our days are filled with school trips, trips to and from soccer practice, swim lessons, play dates, work, groceries, shopping, family fun nights, church on Sunday. We really are not that different from most families. In fact, the one thing that seems to set us apart most is that my partner and I are gay. That is what sets us apart in the eyes of the law. This ball here represents the 1,138 rights that heterosexual couples get when they are married.
That's heavy.
Very heavy.
Very heavy.
This ball represents the rights that most same-sex couples get when they join union.
It's very light.
There is a big disparity. So, defining marriage as between a man and a woman only excludes same-sex couples. Exclusion is discrimination. Writing discrimination into the statutes and constitution of our great state will only hurt our families. A definition of Marriage Act, or DOMA, is wrong for New Mexico. I ask you all to please join us in asking your lawmakers to vote no on these 4 bills that are currently in our legislature. Thank you.
And then you go, our families matter. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Okay. Whose families matter?
All families matter!
Whose families matter?
All families matter!
Whose families matter?
All families matter!
Good. Whose families matter?
All families matter!
All right, give it up, give it up. Up next is we're very lucky and fortunate to have Jesse Lopez speak from Albuquerque Pride. Can we give him an Albuquerque Pride?
How you guys doing? I need you guys to hold up these signs because no one can see them when you are hiding them. Let me tell you something, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and all of New Mexico. Right now, right at this moment, there are those in Santa Fe that are standing against our rights. There is a coalition of people that have used Jesus Christ, that have used their religion to get us to not have equality. I am calling to action all of you today to stand up and be heard. That is the #1 thing. You can come to this rally, but you cannot fly under the radar. There are those in this community that have said, fly under the radar, be undetected, so that way we do not cause chaos. They have said not to be angry. I am an angry gay man because I deserve the rights of equality just like everybody else. So if you hear people tell you to fly under the radar, I tell you, do not fly under the radar. You fly as high as you can possibly fly. And when you land, let that land be on the land of freedom, which we were found on right here in the United States of America. We need all of you guys out in Santa Fe. This is just the start. On February 22nd, in Santa Fe, New Mexico, is when we are going to be having Pride Day at the Roundhouse. They have, from what I understand, close to 1,000 people standing up against every single one of us today. If there was ever a time to be called to action, if there was ever a time to be loud, if there was ever a time to be heard, it is today. Today we stand up for all families in New Mexico. Today, whether or not you have faith in Jesus Christ, or if you do not have any faith at all, I want you to have faith in one thing, and that is in families, and that is in one another. I know that my God and my Creator loves me and respects me in every ounce of the word. And I will not allow any other person that believes in the same Jesus Christ that I believe in to say that I am not worthy of His love, and that me and my partner are not worthy to get married.
And so they're here to tell their stories as families, as couples, to share their love with you, and to talk about their experience up there. Are you ready for that? Yeah! Whose families matter? All families matter!
All right, I'm April Heitman. This is my beautiful wife, Naomi Hanauer. I tell you that all the time, don't I? You just don't believe it. We went to the courthouse this morning because our family needs legal protections. We went down there, we went through the paperwork, we did everything they asked us to do. We sat in the chair. The lady actually said, I'm going to have to go get permission. They came back and they told me that they have to pass a law for me to get married. They have to pass a law for straight people to get married. And when I questioned her on that, she said, actually, yes, there is. And they gave us a reference and some paperwork. And basically, there are two words standing in the way of me and my wife getting married legally in the state of New Mexico today. And that is male and female. On an application, male and female applicant. We marked it out. We put applicant 1 and applicant 2. A sheet of paper kept us today from being able to be legal in the state of New Mexico. I've known Jesse for many, many years. He knows a lot about my family, and he asked me to share with you today why it's so important, because I have many, many, many reasons. Over 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with a terminal lung disease. As of this fall, the doctor has added osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, bursitis, and severe rapid onset fibromyalgia. I have found it difficult to work due to the severity of these illnesses. The intense pain, the brain fog, and the inability to count on mobility from day to day make it difficult to punch a time card or keep any kind of a schedule. Due to federal and state regulations, my wife and I have found getting assistance impossible. The state has regulations that require all living in my home over 18 to claim income coming into our home. This is our gross income, not taking into account the higher tax rate my wife pays being considered single, and higher medical insurance due to my own wife's medical issues as well. Other couples in this situation, they have the ability to go where I went this morning, and for a simple fee, they can get married. I can't. They can get lower taxes. They have the opportunity to get more taxes back from their children. I don't have that right. Unfair. It is. My family needs this legal protection. In August of 2007, my wife and I were legally married in the state of California, but the federal government, as well as New Mexico, does not recognize my union with my wife. If they did, she would be taxed as married with dependents, and my disability would come with added benefits for my wife as well as my children. We need recognition of our marriage. We need the ability to take care of our own family. We still have 2 of 5 children at home. Being an out gay woman, my children find it very easy to talk to me, and I now know I am also the parent of gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender children. My children are out in a world where suicide rates for gay children is much higher. They are taunted at school, many of them are homeless, and they find this world a very hostile place to be in, and to be all that God created them to be, because God created us this way. It didn't happen. We need to create a world that's safe for everyone. Everyone. To quote a powerful man that moved many mountains for his community, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.